Hey guys, uh, today this is a very brief video because I think it's a very quick but important thought. Never go to bed in a bad mood. I realized, you know how they always teach you in spirituality to meditate, and a lot of people in this society, because we're built to like work like robots, to work like animals, to work like slaves, in our daily life we've naturally adapted to the process of multitasking, even though originally we were meant to take things one thing at a time. And so, uh, personally in my life, I've taken the art of being really patient to like a discipline. I always have like 50 fucking tabs on my computer, and most of them like YouTube videos and stuff, things I'd be researching, and I would get bored with a video, skip next tab, watch part of that, skip next tab, or like listening to a video while I'm like reading an article, stuff like that. Even simple things that I think is very common for multitasking. I sat down and thought, it's just, there's really no point in doing that. Why am I in a rush? The moment I started just forcing myself, I guess, to endure a longer attention span, I realized, my brain adjusted back to like what it was like to, take things one thing at a time. So I would highly advise doing little things like that, where normally you feel like you're rushing. Like, I'll give you another example. In the morning, like right now it's in the morning, I was about to whip up some shrimp and egg tacos. Normally I'm watching a video or have a video playing in the background while I'm cooking. And there isn't anything wrong with doing that, I know this. But I cook way slower because my attention is more zoned in towards the video itself than the actual process of cooking. So right now, like, I have my laptop still upstairs in my room. Like, I'm just going to keep that shit there, and because it's like, it's not going to be going anywhere. And so by going through this like process of constantly reminding myself that, take one task at a time, my mental state feels way more healthier, because now I'm aware of how I've been burning myself out. I've been burning myself out by, just trying to do everything at once. And when I just changed that one simple thing, instead of feeling really better, and I started having more creativity towards the things I was actually trying to work on in the first place. So, yeah, I recommend that. Because we often have no time to actually set an hour during the day to discipline ourselves towards feeling this inner peace in this hectic world, I often choose to just meditate as I go to sleep, because it's not really meditation. You can call it whatever you want. Meditation is just the process of being aware of your presence. That's the I am. So you're technically always meditating when you see it like that. You're always in a state of stillness when you're at the default state of addressing each thought one at a time. And that's where you feel like you're at your most optimal, because when you're not worried about all the distractions of the future, the hypothetical future, and you're not zoning in on the already said and done past, you're in this perfect state of flow, and you just feel fucking good. You feel like you're on fire, because it's like there's nothing more important, there's nothing more impactful than the present moment. So when you're going to sleep, doesn't matter what time, never go to sleep in a bad mood. Whether that's mental, where it's like you feel kind of exhausted, and that's what made you want to go to sleep, of course. Like last night when I was editing those videos, it was like 1 o'clock or so. And I'm a night owl too, so I can stay up pretty long, get like 3-4 hours of sleep, wake up, feel completely refreshed as if I had 8 hours of sleep. And that's just because I've been meditating so long. But there's a lot of times now where I just don't feel like setting a time to meditate during the day. A lot of the times throughout the day, I just feel like I'm already in this meditative state. But it doesn't hurt to meditate anyways. I still utilize it as a tool whenever I'm looking for personal answers. But I seek that more through my dreams, which is actually why I say meditation, I guess, would be the more practical way in this society to really get spiritual answers and have experiences, because so much of our conscious attention is put towards the day or when the sun's out. We really don't feel like doing anything else once the moon comes up. So basically, when you go to sleep, just lay on your back and just be aware of the presence of your body. Like, just feel yourself, like, as a physical body sitting on your bed. Just think about, like, you. It's almost like, so with being aware of presence, it's like knowing yourself with the absence of time. And you'll kind of feel what this means when you just do it. But the thoughts you have as you go to sleep, just let them run. It doesn't matter what type of thoughts they are. Just let them run. Be aware of the flow of your breath. Or don't interrupt the flow of your breath. Because, you never are naturally interrupting it. So, I don't know why. But the awareness of that, for me, 3 to 5 minutes, I'm already in the trance state. And then from there, that's where I sit there in this, what I call 3D darkness, or the void state. And then I can make another video about this, how like from there you can transition into astral projection, or you flip over and go to sleep now, you'll have a conscious dream. You'll have the same awareness that you have here, which is really cool. Because like normally with lucid dreaming, at least for me, I kind of distinguish it from like the experiences I've had with dreaming, because I've always been clairvoyant. I've had a lot of experiences where I'd have a dream about something and then that same thing would happen days or weeks later, and all throughout my life since I was little, even with school. And so now I can compare what lucid dreaming felt like, or clairvoyance and stuff like that, to how my dreams are now, which is I actually perceive my dreams linearly. So I'm no longer just put into the middle of my dreams. I remember point A, point B, point C. And I bring with me the exact awareness of here. So technically, I guess I'm astral projecting. There's no difference between lucid dreaming and astral projecting. So you can't demonize astral projection and be like, oh, there's some demonic shit, you're your spirit, or you're going to leave your body or get lost. No, bullshit. That's not how this works. Your consciousness works like a radio. So all you're doing is tuning into a different frequency when you're asleep, because your brain doesn't have to focus as much on the physical body, obviously. All that stuff's autonomous at this point. That's why, you don't die when you go to sleep. Well, unless you have sleep apnea, and then you need a breathing tube to use as you're unconscious. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Meditation. Every night when you go to sleep, just lay on your back. Just think about the presence of your body. Don't interrupt the flow of your breath. That's the mindset you'll have while you're meditating. And there'll be a point to where you'll feel really good. You'll be in a trance state. You'll feel like you can't feel your body. You'll be very relaxed. It'll be as if you're currently sleeping, but you're consciously aware. And so when you get to the point during this, and there's no time limit, so don't restrict yourself, because it's nighttime, so you're going to sleep anyways. That's why this works out so well. Just flip back over and go to sleep. And like, you'll see all the difference that makes. And the reason why I had to stop was because I made this decision last night. Like, I was editing and I was uploading the How to Sense Your Progress in Consciousness video. I had it scheduled for Wednesday. And my head, like, the middle of my head, it was like this very subtle pain, but it was like the same migraines I used to have when I was younger. I used to have migraines since I was 7, and they didn't go away until like 2 years ago when I really started to sit down and meditate as like a daily discipline. But then now I'm at the state now where I don't even have to worry about this. Like, I don't have migraines anymore, and I don't take medicine or none of that. But it was actually, and I was taking a lot of medicine leading up to this too. I was always prescribed the newest thing, or the higher dosage, because I keep telling the doctor every time I fucking get back that the migraines aren't going away. This medicine ain't doing shit. So I started meditating, and then I started meditating during sophomore year or junior year, and that was like when I was the most depressed, and that's when I found out my state was improving, and I didn't need any of this bullshit external shit. When my answers, the solution to my own confusion is within. I can heal myself from the inside out. So that's why it's so cool. We have our human body, we always praise how fucking complex it is, but we're not really utilizing it to its fullest potential. And so I was trying to figure out how I could do that. Now, with that knowledge, I'm trying to show that to you, so that you can at least have the awareness that it is a decision. You don't have to feel hopeless whenever you feel like shit, because there's a lot of ways to feel better. But yeah, my fucking head was hurting, and I was feeling the eye strain from looking at the damn laptop screen. And I went to bed after I was done. I was like, I could go to sleep, and I don't know why, but I had the thought, I was like, I could go to sleep right now, but like, I don't feel good at all, so I don't think it's a good idea. So I flip on my back, and I do them, and I did what I said in this video. I laid down, thought about not interrupting the flow of my breath. That put me in the trance. I'm just thinking in my head, my presence, like I am. And I just felt power from that, like surging through me. And then my migraine went away. My mental state felt way better. I wasn't groggy all of a sudden. And then I flipped right back over, went to sleep. Woke up, and this was like 1 o'clock. So, and then when I woke up at 6 or 7, which is the time right now, I can't remember when I woke up. I think it was 6 or 7. But when I woke up to walk me to school, I wasn't groggy, tired, nothing like that. I fucking sprung up out of bed, and I was ready to walk my sister to school, because I already was in a good mood. Because I put myself in that state. I predestined myself to be in a good state before I even chose to go to sleep. But yeah, I'd recommend trying this out. You're not gonna regret it. And have a good day. Hey, my voice is repaired. Also, there's 2 mantras I use that allows me to maintain my consciousness in a dream. So while you do this meditation practice, and right when you flip over and you're going to sleep, just say to yourself, you can say it in your head or say it out loud, it really doesn't fucking matter, but just say, I will remember my dream, I will be conscious in my dream. That's all.
I make my light body activate. Nigga, I might just go turn Super Saiyan. Dark skin, cause I come from the ether. I'll ask a paradox and answer me neither. Why cannot everyone just be their own leader? Maybe because we learn our shit from the theater. Maybe because that follows us like a preacher. Maybe because life doesn't come with a teacher. Why you be faking your happiness? Then seek forgiveness when praying. I just be asking the world, maybe we should go back to the basics. Not really worried about love, I'm done with the infatuation. Done with hardening my heart, already numb to the sensation.